Fala rapaziada, tudo bem com vocês? Espero que sim. Bem-vindos aí a mais um vídeo do canal do Careca. E hoje nós faremos a continuação do Final Fantasy XIII-III Lightning Returns. Certo, galera? No último episódio nós fizemos aí o terceiro boss, no caso o... Oh meu Deus, esqueci o nome do boss que a gente enfrentou. E enfim, a gente... Foi aqui, né? Aqui, esse aqui, ó. Em The Wildlands, nós fizemos o boss lá. Inclusive, nós fizemos também a quest do Sass. E aí nós conseguimos estender mais um dia do final do jogo. Então, no caso, tem esse dia e se a gente não estender o dia de hoje, amanhã será o último dia do jogo, certo? Bom, a gente conseguiu evoluir bem o personagem, tem muita coisa ainda pra fazer, mas no modo geral a gente tá bem upado, depois é só a gente acertar as habilidades, level up de habilidades certinho, e a gente resolve nossos problemas aí. Beleza, galera? Então, ó, quem não se inscreveu no canal ainda, se inscreve aí, ajuda a gente, tá? Taca o dedo no like aí, ajuda nós, compartilha, ativa o sininho. E acompanha as lives também na Twitch, tá bom, galera? twitch.tv/EvandroPiovan. Acompanha as lives lá das 20 às 23 horas, beleza? Então, vamos que vamos. Agora nós vamos continuar nossa saga. Eu vou voltar aqui pro último ponto. Nós temos que fazer a quest aqui de Dead Dunes, né? Nós temos muita coisa para fazer lá na quest principal. Pelo menos deixar as 4 etapas do jogo concluídas. E depois a gente começa a correr atrás de side quest, cara. Limpar o que a gente não pegou. Fazer as questzinhas aqui e ali. E vamos ver no que dá.
It's rude to keep people waiting. This girl, she's got something she wants to ask.
What girl? Are you talking about that?
Vamos lá, vamos acompanhando a Lumina aqui.
Yep, and guess what? It's someone you know. Okay, you can come out.
Yule.
There are people here. They want to see you. All your friends. Huh? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, did you see that? They want to lend a helping hand, but you're too far. Even though they know what you're really feeling, what you need, they can't do anything for you.
I'm not looking for help from anybody.
Of course you aren't. You're God's hand-picked savior, right? You don't need friends, or even family. That's why you can't find Sarah anymore.
Whatever.
Listen, you are the savior. You must gather the souls that still walk upon this dying world and lead them to a new world of salvation. But your sister's soul is invisible to you, and if you cannot see her, you cannot save her. You must ask yourself, if it means saving Sarah, will you fight God? One human does not have the power to defeat Benevelza. He is all-powerful.
Then I'll find another power. Something beyond me, whatever it takes, even if it kills me as well.
You cannot save anyone. Not even Sarah. Not as you are. Because first, you have to save yourself. You should listen to her. She always tells the truth.
Right, not like you. But she's telling me that I'm missing something.
Eu também acho que tá.
Well, yeah. Haven't you figured it out? Ugh. I swear, sometimes I lose my faith in you. You don't even know the first thing about your own soul, but you think you can fight God himself. I don't think I've ever met anyone so dense.
If you know it all, then tell me. What is it I'm missing?
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean a thing if you can't figure it out on your own.
I have to save myself. But how?
Light, can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's all right. I'm fine.
But
Look, I said I'm fine. Now just drop it, all right?
if you're sure. But you will tell me if something is wrong, won't you, Light?
Será que conta? Muito bom. Bom, vamos lá. Então... Cara, tem muita área pra explorar, velho. Não é pra que eu quero ir, beleza. A gente continua nossa saga pra cá. E esse cara eu quero porque... Antes da gente descer aqui, cara, deixa eu dar uma olhada ali pra gente zerar essa parte do mapa. Ih, você não quer enfrentar não, tô afim não. Vem aqui, ó, que acho que não tem saída, ó. Nada demais, legal. Tem uma dead end, então vamos correr pra cá, ó.
Final words?
Vamos lá. Esse aqui também acho que logo a gente consegue extinguir, né? Esse aqui eu não quero enfrentar não, mano. Tô de boa desse cara aí, velho. Vamos lá. Aqui eu vou ter que esperar o horário porque tá fechado essa porra, mano.
Another battle?
Eu vou esperar pra dar a volta por ele, mano. Vou enfrentar esse cara não, é chato pra caralho, mano. Vai ficar 5 horas enfrentando ele, mano. Você eu quero.
The cycle of death ends now. Dream of salvation.
What are we gonna do?
Isso aí.
You know, we were holding up half the world when we were in that boat. Not like it's something I can brag about, though. It wasn't heroic at all. It was more like atonement for all we'd done wrong before. No, not even that. There's no amount of atonement that will ever make right.
All right.
Vamos abrir os atalhos, né, mano? Aí, ó.
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert. Since you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
Acho que vai dar isso aqui, ó. Nossa, velho. Olha onde a gente saiu.
You should start by trying to reach the deepest part of the ruins. I expect any clues to the clavis should be there.
All right, great work.
Damn it! The treasure chest was empty. Oh yeah, Bill.
Cara, tem muita magia vindo, hein?
Hey, Lightning. You feeling this? The air's different in here. I think we're close. We have to be. This heavy, cold atmosphere. It's got to be the power of the clavis. What else could it be?
Caralho, mano, acabou a estamina bem na hora. Beleza, aqui não vai dar pra passar. Aqui tá fechado.
Fang, you got this? Unfurl the wings of death.
A gente tá perto mesmo.
Funeral.
E quem sabe a gente completando essa quest aqui, a gente não consegue estender mais um dia ainda do...
Let's see the second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth. Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this, then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess Etro. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped, and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal, or that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls. Some gear or something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
Sacred Gate.
The souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
We got the second piece. Let's go find it.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get that door open and get the clavis.
Beleza pura, vamos lá.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
I could walk this place with my eyes closed.
Tá, mas que bicho chato, mano.
The cycle of death ends now. Show me our future. Return to the...
Sorry, I seem to be a bit lost.
Tá. Esse mural foi, então o Sacred Gate a gente tem que ir pra lá agora, né? Vamos dar um bisu então em Sacred Gate.
Head back, time to cut loose, I say.
Caralho, viu?
Let's do it. Time for a fight. Try to remember the route.
Is this real?
Final words?
Dropou foi porra nenhuma. Onde que tá o... Ah, eu vou por aqui que é mais rápido, né, mano?
These ruins belong to us.
Vai pra cá? Puta, que ótimo.
Make way for Monoculus. I saw this coming.
Ah, mas que buceta, mano.
Watch out for chaos infusions.
What are we gonna do?
Valhalla will welcome...
Esse bicho aqui tá querendo ser exterminado mesmo, hein?
No more lies, just the truth. Dream of salvation.
Which way did I come from?
I won't lose.
Mano, completando essa quest aqui, velho, vai ser lindo.
Who gets the treasure then?
Porque pelo menos a gente faz toda a quest da história principal já, mano. Puta, eu vim pro lado errado, velho. Mas que caralho.
Cocky upstart outsiders.
Hand it over.
The Holy Clavis awaits you on the other side of that sacred gate. You just need to get your hands on one last piece of the crux to open.
I always...
Watch out for chaos infusions!
I can't go back like this.
The last mural, huh? And this'll give us the key we need to open the sacred, and we can finally reach the Clavis. Huh? If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the Clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
Pausing.
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. If it might save the souls...
Right, this should complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the Clavis waits.
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the Holy Clavis itself. But be careful. The Order has mobilized its seculars. They may be on your heels.
Vamos lá.
They want the Clavis as much as you do.
If we get this open, we'll be face to face with the Clavis at last.
And who knows what else. I wouldn't be letting your guard down just yet.
Like I need reminding. How long do you think I've been out here in the desert?
I'm picking up a huge energy source from within the sacred gate. It's just like Fang said. The Clavis lies before you. It's close. It may have further protection.
Finally made it.
Yeah, we've gone and done it. No way to go but forward now.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's do this. So that's the Holy Clavis, the magic box that'll bring together all the souls of the dead. Damn, can you feel that? It's like some kind of force pushing down on my chest.
There's no question. That artifact is definitely emitting powerful energy. No human could have made this. Not without divine help. Either that or the gods themselves made it.
Hope, fill us in. What's happening?
It's the Secutors. They're close, and they're armed.
Deu ruim.
Sorry. They must have been hiding in the chaos.
Fine, forget about it. Fang, it looks like Secutors have
Sorry
already...
about this, Vanille.
Fang! What are you doing? This is what you've been looking for.
I'm not letting anyone else have it. If Vanille uses this damn thing, she'll die.
What do you mean?
Damn this thing! It's a bloody curse! Yeah, purify the dead, put them to their eternal rest. All it'll take is the life of a saint. Vanille is dead set on going through with it. She'll martyr herself to the past and then... You bastards want to take it from me?
No!
You have done an admirable job. The Sacred One will doubtless be pleased. Allow us to thank you on her behalf.
Ixi. Olha o tamanho do jubileu.
You call her the Sacred One, but you're the ones who want her to die! That ceremony is not gonna happen!
Hear this, heathen! You insult the Order of Salvation, and in doing so, you blaspheme our Almighty God! God's judgment be upon you. May you repent with your death!
I'll get your hands on the Clavis over my dead body. So, Light, you want to lend me a hand?
You're asking now? Let's do it, Fang!
Don't get in my way.
Easy peasy, hein? Durou nem um minuto a luta. Easy, easy, easy.
They took the Clavis.
Bastards! Won't open. They must have sealed it. Damn it!
We're not getting through that way. The sooner you accept it, the better. What's the deal with the Clavis? What does it really do? Doesn't it ease the dead's suffering?
Oh, it eases it all right. See, they get Vanille to summon the souls from out of the chaos with the Clavis, then destroy them. No more soul, no more suffering.
They're just gonna destroy them all? Does Vanille understand what she's doing?
She knows it, just like she knows it'll kill her. And she just goes on saying she's gotta do it. She says it's the only way to stop the cries she hears, the only way to save them.
And you didn't want to let her die like that. So you tried to get the Clavis yourself.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was looking for it all right, but not to give it to her. To keep it from her. I knew what would happen if the Order got it. Vanille would kill herself, for a lie! So I joined up the bandits here, and watched over the ruins, and as long as no one found it, I could leave well enough alone. Now you see why I came along with you? I had to make sure that the Savior wouldn't hand the Clavis over to the Order. I didn't even trust an old friend like you.
That's low. You even doubted your old pal Lightning, spying on her like she was gonna stab you in the back. But I guess it's not so different from the way I spied on you. I had to wait forever to tip those guys off.
You? You're the one who led the Secutors to us?
Exactly, and without Hope even noticing a thing. Now the Order has their little Clavis and they're beating a trail back to Luxurion. I can't wait to see that ceremony, can you? All those useless souls purified forever in return for Vanille's life. Even the soul that was once Sarah, wiped away like it never existed.
When does the ceremony take place?
It'll happen on the last day of the world. When the final bells start to toll across the land, Vanille will face the clavis and begin the soul song.
Fang, Vanille is going to die.
You never did mince words.
And I can't save her.
So, what's your point?
I save souls by granting them what they wish for. If Vanille wishes for death with all her heart, then I have to let her have it. I have no choice.
You're saying you'd let her die?
Yes, if she doesn't change her mind. I can't do it for her. You are the only one who knows how she feels. The only one who can save her from her darkness. You always have been.
All right. I get it. I get it, Vanille. You hear me? We're in this together, until the very end.
Boa. Main quest complete, hein? Aí, ó, cê é louco. Bons pontos.
The magic that was sealing the door is fading away now. You could try to chase them, but the clavis is halfway back to Luxarian now, safe in the Order's hands. Light.
I learned about the Soul Song, the real truth of it, back when I was with the Order in Luxarian. They wanted us to think it was this great thing, gonna save the dead. But then I learned that it would kill Vanille.
Why didn't you try to run away together?
I wanted to. Believe me, I tried reason, guilt, even brute force. But Vanille, well, she wouldn't give an inch. She said she was going to do it, whether it killed her or not. This is still about her trying to atone for the past. Even the power she has to hear the dead. She thinks it's God trying to punish her.
They can't complete such a
I begged and pleaded with her. In the end,
It's not easy to watch.
when she saw me yelling, I was petrified.
What do you mean?
Look, we shouldn't talk about it here. Just forget it. Do you remember what I...
Why? Ready?
I guess I am. You see, the reason she's so wound up for that ceremony is...
You mean her guilt over the past has made her willing?
Worse than that. It's not so much that Vanille is prepared to die in order to atone for the past. It's like she wants to die. As though it's a crime to be alive. When I looked at her, I could see it in her face. So she's gonna throw away her life because she feels bad about it. But who really benefits from that? All it does is end another life.
Why are you telling me this? Shouldn't you be talking to her?
Listen to you. Don't need to be told twice. I learned about this. They wanted... It's been real, Lightning. But now, it's time to go our separate ways.
Got it. Hey, next time I'm in the desert.
You won't see me. The gang's officially disbanded. I've got somewhere else I need to be.
Sounds like we have a date in Luxarian. Good luck, Fang. See you at the end of the world.
Perdi o companheiro, que bosta, né, velho?
I came here about 100 years.
Just so you know, the trains are running.
Hope you can.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is a little something for my very, very best friend who likes to help those in need.
I thought I'd go. I'm using.
Here comes another train.
Nossa, olha, igualou tudo ali, ó. Força e magia, mano. Eu peguei mais 736 de cada, cara. Bom, vamos continuar. Eu fiz um pequeno corte aí, galera. Tive que adiantar um negocinho aqui. Mas vamos lá. Tô dando um bizu no que tá faltando aqui. Muita quest, né, mano? Olha isso aqui. Cê é louco. Cara, isso aqui eu acho que acha por aqui, viu, mano? Ok. Tem muita quest, né, mano? Ó. Esse aqui é lá em Luxurion. Vamos ter que teleportar pra lá. Esse Delight Gate, na verdade, a gente já fez, né? O que falta é esse aqui, ó. Se não me engano é esse aqui, ó. Acho que é pra esse portão aqui, ó. Vamos zerar todas essas quests aqui, cara, pra gente... Porque tá chegando no fim do jogo. É, já tá bem... A gente já fez todas as quests principais, né? Então, Pera aí. Vou colocar pra cá. Aí, pronto. tem outra saída aqui, não? Bom, uma dessas duas aqui. Ou é lá ou é cá, ó.
Yesterday was rough. I need rest, but I've got another day of travel.
É muita quest, né, velho? Você é louco. Mas já limpamos o mapa, mano. Limpamos. A de matar o Aeronite lá, aquele bicho do deserto lá, eu não sei se vou conseguir não, mano. É muito forte aquele bicho, velho.
All trains are running on schedule. Thank you.
I hope you can make.
Ó. Green Gate a gente fez agora. Agora falta o Light Gate. Vamos lá. Aqui. Olha, tem que fazer esse Chocobu também, hein, mano. Pra zerar aqui. Eu tenho que completar mais daquele... Isso aqui, ó. Chocoboro. Aproveitar que tá de manhã pra gente ir lá entregar. Fazer Animal Potion.
This stop the Wildlands. Passengers for the Dead Dudes and Luxuriant South Station.
Qual que tá faltando mesmo? Chocobu tá faltando.
I'm so happy.
Será que com o boss que a gente matou vai ser o suficiente pra estender mais um dia? Puta, se ficasse mais um dia, hein? Ia ser lindo.
I like hunting mini plants.
chocobo of legend?
Pega bastante desse bagulho aqui que sempre usa, né, mano? E assim a gente já mata aqui essa quest. Eu acho que é a última desse lugar.
Welcome. Do you need a cure?
Hi, I'm here from...
Looks like you.
Beleza, chocobo.
More trouble. If you're ever in need of... Welcome. I have a cure.
I sometimes imagine what
Pelo menos agora completou, né? Não corremos mais o risco de perder o timing, porque a gente fica deixando essa rebarba pra trás, depois tem que sair correndo que nem um louco pra completar, né?
if we didn't have our chocobos to help us, we'd never be able to.
Agora é isso, né? É limpar as rebarba,
Life out here isn't perfect.
terminar tudo que ficou faltando, o que sobrou, o que dá pra fazer, né? Porque agora o dia é agora bem curto, né? Não tem muito mais o que pra onde correr, mas pelo menos a gente já fez todas as quests principais e tal. Então, a gente tá bem legal aqui, né, em relação a quests, ó. Ó, mais 7.000 de vida, mais 730 de força, mais 730 de magia. Vamos tentar aumentar um pouco mais, né? Vamos tentar chegar no final aí do dia... Sei lá que dia que a gente tá fazendo agora, se é o 12, 13... Eu acho que estender dia, cara, eu acho que não dá mais. Mas, vamos lá, né? Porque... tem uma quest de exterminar todos os monstros, né? Mas é muito difícil aquele lá, velho.
Chocobocolina! You did a fantastical job, Lightning.
Agora vamos lá pra Luxurian.
Currently, go ahead and
Vamos olhar as estradas aqui de Luxurian pra ver tudo que a gente vai pegando.
Today, we sighted once again.
I'm a splendid. Have you been to the
Acho que é essa aqui, ó. Cara, eu acho que eu nem cheguei a falar com a minazinha lá, velho, com a Vanille. Desde o começo do jogo.
But at least those horrifying murders are finally done.
Chaos in the warehouses? From around these parts, that's for sure.
Eu vou ter que meter um sintetizar aqui também, que tem muita habilidade pra gente colocar.
Goddess makes me powerful. Return to the source of... My sword strikes like lightning.
Eita, pô, agora 2? Mas que caralho, hein?
Lightning strikes. I won't lose.
Isso aí, ó. Vamos lá. Bom, os bichos que aparecer aqui eu vou dando um corte pra não ficar maçante, né?
We're...
Vamos lá. Os bichos aqui já estão ficando já... Tão demorado, né, pra matar. Tão bem de boa já.
I just came to... Bet she knows how to use that sword.
Nossa. Bom, vamos lá então, próximo. Road Work 2. Beleza, vamos lá. Dead Dunes tem aqui?
You did it! You made someone's prayers come true!
Are you taking...
Lá vamos nós. Tem que teleportar aqui, ó.
I got chewed out.
Where do you recommend
This is the turf of the monoculous bandit gang.
Puta, é uma pena que a gente não fica mais com a Feng agora como companion, né, velho? Ih, eu teleportei errado, hein, mano. Eu não lembro se nesse Lizard Tail ainda tem um quest, mano. Ó, é aqui que pega a quest de matar todos os monstros.
Hey, you. Yeah, you there. Don't you think the last of something seems a bit more special? More valuable, even?
Not necessarily. Could just be the leftovers that no one else wanted.
You just don't get it. I guess I have to explain to you the awesomeness of my research, then.
No, you really don't, but thanks anyway.
Wait. This is your last chance. Are you sure you want to miss out on your chance to hear the last researcher?
Last researcher? I've seen plenty of researchers.
No, I researched lasts. Everything has to end sometime, right? Even us ageless humans. We still fall prey to illness and injury. Eventually, there will be a last of us too.
Unless the world ends first. But what do you want from me?
I've spent this endless life of mine researching the ends of all the many things in our world. And now, I'm researching the last of the monsters.
So you're studying how they die?
No, that'd be their last moments. I meant the last specimen of a species of monsters.
I don't follow.
You see, you reduce the number of specimens in a species until they're on the very verge of extinction. Then, what will happen to the last individual?
One lone survivor in the face of extinction.
It turns out the last individual receives the collective strength of its species and it transforms. Its form is enveloped in a sickly light, and it becomes far stronger than is normal for an individual of its kind. I've come to call this the last one syndrome. I must gather data on all the species that manifest a last one. I want to drive every last species of monster to the brink of extinction and study their survivors.
I don't know whether to salute you or slap you. You want to wipe out all the monsters in the world.
The world is ending anyway, right? Everything is going to die sooner or later, so what's wrong with speeding things up? No need to feel bad. Get out there and start killing.
Are you talking to me?
I need someone to start exterminating monsters fast, so I can study as many last ones as possible. You're obviously strong enough for the task, so get to it.
It's impossible. All the time in the world would not be enough to hunt a species into extinction.
Yes, you're right. You'd have to be able to live through this life countless times to do such a thing.
Why ask if you know it's impossible?
Like I said, the world is ending anyway. If you don't ask for what you want now, then when will you? I knew it was too much to hope for. But somehow when I saw you, I thought you might actually be capable of it.
Do you even listen to yourself?
Esse aqui não vai, nessa run não vai conseguir fazer.
Fine. Since you asked, I guess I can at least try. But no promises.
I know you'll be able to do it. I can see it in your eyes. You'll come back to me a success. You're really working your way through those last ones. I knew I was right about picking.
Aquele cactuário também precisava pegar mais alguns, hein? Não ficou nada. Dá um save, né? Antes que esse jogo crash. Ó, eu preciso catar mais Cactuar Doll. Bom, vamos lá. É isso. Esse Cactuar Doll aqui. Puta, o Aeronite ali, ó. Bom, deixa eu dar um corte aqui, então. Eu não vou conseguir matar esse porra aqui, ó. Nem vou tentar, velho. Tô com meia vida, todo cagado. Deixa eu fazer um corte aqui que eu vou caçar o cactuar. Achei um spot bom aqui, galera. É aqui mesmo onde a gente pegou a quest, ó. Ó. E olha a grana que eles dão, velho. 30 mil de dinheiro, pai. Muita grana, mano. É muita grana nesses bichinhos aqui. Beleza. Já pegamos aqui o que a gente precisava. Vai chegando também nos últimos dias aqui, ó, cara, vai dropando muita arma, muito bagulho bom, né, velho? Danadinho, já vou matar você, hein? Tem que matar esse Dryad e o outro lá também é embaçado isso aqui, viu? Ó, Lizard Tail. Vou matar mais aquela porreta lá. Ali, ó. Esse aqui é um. Tem que pegar mais daquele Lizard Tail também. Sei bem agora, é foda, hein? O bom também é que tá dropando, tá vindo 2 por vez, né? Deixa eu dar um save aqui. Tá vendo 2 por vez, então isso vai facilitar bastante nossa jogatina, né? Mata rapidinho esses bichos aqui. Eu preciso ir lá no Ruffian, mano. Tem que sintetizar aquelas armas lá que eu tô pegando, tudo. Armadura, tudo esses bagulho. É. Magia. Ó, um lá que tô precisando, ó. Deixa eu ver se aparece mais algum. Vamos lá. Agora vai ficar faltando acho que só o Lizard Tail, né? Ó, 2 Lizard Tail aqui.
Wait till you see what I have in store for our world's very special place. So, what do you think? You like?
Só mais 2. Vamos ver se consigo sintetizar aqui umas... Aqui, ó.
Come again. Are you looking for a nice place to rest your head, traveler?
Acho que tá.
My father, do you think there's...
Wait till the fool...
I'll pray to the stars overhead that there's still a world tomorrow. I steal something from
Aqui, ó.
Have a look.
Aquele level up bacana. Mano, tá vendo uns bagulho no nível muito alto já, velho. Ó, Heavy Slash, isso aqui também é legal. Nossa, é muita coisa que gasta, né, velho? Sempre passa alguma coisinha. Tá bom, deu. Aqui já deu, já que eu preciso.
When our research is going well, I can almost forgive the bandits for the way they like that.
It'll whip you. Off in a flash, and all thanks to our new pal, Lightning.
Esse porra me viu, mano, que bosta. Esse Dryad aqui também logo, acho que a gente mata o último deles, hein? Olha lá, ó. Tá vendo muita habilidade boa, velho. Pô, aqui não ficou mais nada, velho. Que saco, mano. Teleportar lá pro Colosso, que lá talvez tenha alguma coisinha. Aqui, ó. Ai, que danadinho. Bora lá, Dead Dunes Station. Vamos que vamos.
Chocobocolina!
Isso aí.
Wait till you see what I have in store for our world's fair.
Tá bom, aumentou mais ainda a vida. Cara, é isso. Agora a nossa... Nosso objetivo é zerar aqui tudo. Tentar zerar antes de virar o dia, né? Vamos lá. Vamos de trem mesmo para não gastar... Já tá pertinho do horário mesmo, então foda-se, né?
Are you taking the train?
Será que vai funcionar se eu fizer isso? Eu nem lembro se eu cheguei a entrar aqui, velho.
You really intend to do this right?
So you heard it all from Fang, I guess. No worries, the Holy Clavis isn't a key to anything. It's more like a coffin. It'll draw in the souls of the dead to bring them the peace they deserve. The rites we perform on the final day will summon all the souls here, to me. And then we will wash away their regrets and anger with the holy light of God.
and wipe them out as if they never were. That's how your light will save them.
I know, but if I don't do anything, they'll all keep suffering inside the chaos. Forever.
And you? What will happen to you after the ceremony kills you?
I'll disappear, like the rest of the dead. My existence wiped from all memory. It seems right.
So that's it?
When Fang and I woke 13 years ago, it was into a dying world. Since then, we've seen the destruction spreading, the end rushing closer. No one can stop what's coming anymore. So let me end their suffering. It's all I can do now. I'll end the suffering in this world, and you'll help create a new one. Oh! I want to see them every day, but I can't. Saz left the cities and is living quietly out somewhere in the wilds, Lumina says. Snow's the patron now, and he can't just leave Yusnan. And Hope, he disappeared years and years ago. None of us know where he went. Hope was a leader of the people, way back when the chaos began enveloping the entire world. He's the one who kept society together. But then he just disappeared. It was almost worse than if he'd never been there at all. People panicked. Some people think that God summoned him back to his side, but that's just hope. Wishful thinking. Everyone wants to believe that he went someplace better. That's all. I wanted to get everyone together, to meet you when you came. But everyone's gone their separate ways now. Sorry.
Legal. Bom, então vamos lá. Vamos lá.
I heard an odd rumor about the Hunter of Light ridding the city of monsters.
Cara, tinha uma parte da quest, aquele Proof of Coragem lá, que era bem aqui, mano. Eu sei que é aqui, agora qual o horário que aparece essa bosta? É aqui. Bom, eu vou fazer um corte então, até esperar para dar meia-noite, vamos ver no que vai dar. Olha, a brincadeira aqui de limpar o que apareceu aqui, ó.
Blood and flesh will meet steel.
Ai. Pronto, agora não cai mais. Nossa, apanhei pro bagulho também uns tapas de besta ali, viu? Olha, Heavy Slash nível 4, mano. Bom, vamos fazer mais um corte até da meia-noite. Vamos ver se aparece o item lá. Vamos lá. Meia-noite. Vamos ver se agora o negócio vai. Aí, agora sim, ó.
Let the protect. But that still won't stop the
Puta, eu devia ter ido pra baixo, que eu tenho que ir lá pra Yusna, mano. Vacilei.
Trains to the wildlands and the dead dunes lead to the southern station.
Chocobo, I miss Flint.
Nossa, tudo isso pra ganhar 1 de magia, velho.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning. Oh yes, of course, I mean you.
The Usnan train is now arriving.
Go ahead and...
Estamos quase limpando as global, hein?
Lighten up right. If you get bored of the ever so glamorous part of the city, you can
If you're in the market... work with the volunteers. We're trying to make it. It's time for the Wedge NBC.
I always gain weight when I come here.
Ó, o tatu bola aí, ó.
I've never been able. I came to see them again, but nearly.
I spent ages, and it almost ended.
Entrar ali que... Acho que o item que eu tô precisando é ali, ó.
I spent ages, and it almost ended.
Ah, esse Radial Bearing que eu peguei aqui, acho que é o item de quest aí que eu preciso. Um dos.
Bravo. An intruder has been seen within a restricted area. Repeat, an intruder has been seen within a restricted
Eu me fudi aqui porque até, ó, das 11 da manhã às 4 da tarde, né? Esse horário aqui não vou conseguir pegar, não. Esse aqui azedou, porque eu, bom, vou ter que pegar no dia seguinte pra completar, mas tudo bem. Ainda dá tempo, né? Tem mais um dia, então... Bom, beleza. Matei o que tava precisando aqui. Então agora é só sair. Vambora. Tomei um strike bem no finalzinho aqui, mas tudo bem. Acho que é aqui mesmo. Pra cá. Matar esses porra também. Vamos lá.
So, anyone here from Luxurium? Why don't we go work with the volunteers who are trying to make you sound better? We can make dreams
come true. Everyone's counting.
Easy peasy, hein? Olha lá, opa. Mais uns pontinhos de força, de magia, de vida. Tá ótimo. Vamos lá. Então agora a quest do Firework, né? Bom. Gente, crashou o jogo aqui, eu tive que fazer um pause. E essa quest aqui do On Fire de Fireworks aqui, ó. Eu só estourei aqui 3 vezes e já veio o item de quest, então agora só vim aqui entregar. Aqui, ó. Agora eu vou ter que voltar lá. Vou pausar aqui o vídeo para poder voltar e fazer isso aqui, ó. E crashou, eu perdi, ó. O save não pegou. Então agora é só completar esse aqui. E... easy peasy, né? Vou dar um corte aqui e a gente já volta. Beleza, vamos lá. Então... agora é só a gente continuar aqui a nossa jogatina. A outra lá só vou conseguir completar quando amanhecer, né? Não vai ter jeito. Poxa vida.
Why don't we go work with the volunteers who are trying to make you sound better?
Agora falta essa aqui, ó. Legal, esse aqui vai ser o seguinte, cara, a gente vai ter que... Puta, eu vacilei. Eu devia ter voltado lá na Industrial Area, continuado lá, porque aqui, ó. Tem que dar esse rolê tudo aqui, ó. Até o portão ali, tá vendo? Então eu vou dar um corte aqui, pra dar um rush até lá e a gente já volta. Aí, voltamos, galera. O negócio é o seguinte, tá aqui, ó. Olha que maravilha. Isso aí. Agora aqui o esquema, ó. Esse aqui tá completo. Esse aqui não vou conseguir completar agora. E o Forbidden Tomb. Esse aqui nem sei se é aqui, mano. Vamos dar uma lida. Beleza. Tá, esse aqui então, ó. Lives of Pious Contemplation. Esse aqui vai ser o seguinte, ó. Vamos ver se a gente consegue fazer também a Odin's Quest no último dia, hein? Olha. E agora esse aqui. Bom, vamos entregar essas aqui que a gente pegou então e... Tem que teleportar para os Nan. A gente entrega. Tem uma canvas aqui só desse mapa, não é global. Então vamos entregar aqui. Já entrega duas. Ah, já apareceu mais uma, a gente já completou. Que maravilha. Ultimate Craving. Uma a mais, tá ótimo. Dá um save, né, mano? Ó. É isso. Cara. Tá difícil o negócio aqui, viu? Tem muita quest pra gente fazer ainda. Mentira, não tem muita quest não. Já estamos quase zerando aqui, né? Essa Stay in Sharp aqui eu só vou conseguir fazer durante o dia, ó, das 11 da manhã às 4 da tarde. E agora a gente vai atrás desse Golden Scarab aqui.
Are you taking...
E eu preciso ir pra Dead Dunes agora, né?
Here for the train?
I heard there was a ruckus within the palace.
Embora eu acho que não vai dar tempo, viu?
I'm a splendid. I'm so happy.
Fazer o seguinte, vou matar uns bichos aqui que eu vou de TP. No cemitério. Vamos no cemitério. A gente sobe uns ZP ali e vai de teleporte. Bom, eu matei um, eu vou encher meu EP aqui e a gente já volta, galera. Fazer um cortezinho. Legal, vamos lá. Deu pra completar aqui uns esqueminha, agora vamos pro rolê. Vamos lá, Golden Scarab. Legal, vou fazer um corte aqui e a gente já volta lá no mapa do Golden Scarab, beleza? Bom, vamos lá.
Is this real?
Pegamos e ainda achamos uma quest por aqui perdida, né? Ó.
You have an unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago, the day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
Essa quest aqui é embaçada, velho. Essa aqui é a braba.
Everyone's count.
É merreca, né, mano? Não save aqui que é pra evitar, já que o bagulho crash e a gente perca tudo de novo, né, mano?
You do know that it's almost time, don't you?
Welcome.
11º dia, na verdade, né? Eu achei que a gente tava no 12º, mas é o 11º.
Sid reigns.
That was once a man's name, but now it means nothing.
Eu acho que esse daí era do 13-1, não era?
Into the swirl of chaos, I take his form as a convenience, but I'm no more than a puppet.
All right, so who's pulling your strings? Benevelza?
No, not God. I am the voice of many, of the countless multitude who call chaos home. I am the speaker for the dead. Tell me, Savior, do you know the ritual they call Soul Song?
Vanille is planning to perform it at the cathedral. She says it'll release the dead from their suffering. I guess that means you.
Vanille has been misled. There is a truth she cannot see, a truth that lies within the unseen realm.
What do you mean? What truth?
You do not understand the role of chaos.
Huh?
The chaos will drown this world, but it's also the key to our humanity. When we die, we return to it. But only for a short time. When a man dies, his soul melts into the chaos, but the idea of it, of him, survives intact. And then he is reborn anew and returns to the living world. An unseen power exists in all of us. It's the chaos that we carry in our hearts.
Our souls are made out of the chaos, which is why they return to it when we die. But they survive there, waiting for a new body, which means you could be reborn in the new world.
If the Sacred One shows us the way, she is the only one who can tell us what to do. She has the power to guide us into the future, where we can live again.
She can do what I can't. Vanille can bring salvation to the dead.
Yes, but she doesn't know what she is capable of. The Order has kept the truth from her.
Why would they lie to her? They preach salvation.
Only for the living. The Soul Song will destroy us and make you forget we ever existed. Murder on a grand scale.
You want me to stop her, right?
Yes. And then you must tell her what her real power is, so she can lead us to salvation.
Is this what you all want?
It is, but it is not God's will. If you answer our prayer, it will mean defying Benevelza. Those who try to defy the gods end up controlled by them and are destroyed in the end. Like Sid Reigns.
I remember Reigns fought for humanity and he was killed for it, but the spirit that drove him to stand up to the tyranny of the gods didn't die. I kept it with me. Chaos is in all of us. It's the stuff our souls are made of, and it's the reason that the dead live on in our hearts and minds.
Yes, the chaos unites humanity, a thread woven through all our lives, and it's a power God cannot see. Its potential is limitless, and that makes it more powerful than he is.
But now you're gonna tell me that it's nearly impossible to tap into. Am I right?
Yet it is possible. No one can control the chaos. If you want to make the power yours, you must have the help of those who are inside it. You know what needs to be done. You know whose soul you have to find.
You mean Sarah? Are you saying I'll be able to reach her?
You must. With the chaos, anything is possible. Find the invisible bonds that unite us across life and death. Do that, and you will have all the power you need.
Chaos. It was the key to defeating God. If I wanted to use it, I needed Sarah's help. But Sarah, how can I make you hear me? I reach out with every fiber of my being, but is it enough? Can I do more? If I throw myself into the abyss, if I cry out to you, will you hear me, Sarah? Will you answer? Hold the world aloft. Give me another day. On the very last day, the flower blooms.
Ah, maravilha. Conseguimos estender mais um dia, olha aí. Lindo, 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 lindo. Conseguimos estender mais um dia, cara. Isso aqui foi excelente porque tem muita habilidade pra gente fazer ainda. Muita missão pra gente fazer, cara.
Light, the end is almost here. One more day, and then the destruction of the world will be complete.
Right. And there's no way I can delay it any longer.
No, this is it. You can still carry out your mission as the Savior, but today is your last chance. Tomorrow in the cathedral, Vanille will perform the soul song for the Order, the final rites, when the souls of the dead will be released from their torment and return to oblivion. And when the clock strikes the hour, it'll mark the end of everything.
It's an ending that not even God has the power to stop. Listen, when the final day arrives, Fang is going to try to save Vanille. I'm sure of it.
And what about you? Will you try to stop Vanille? Stop the soul song? You know it's God's will that it takes place.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister hostage? The promise of her return anyway. I've got to do what he wants, or else.
Interesting answer. Some people might take that to mean if it wasn't for the threat, you would consider defying him.
Some people might? What about you? Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. I'm sorry, Light. I didn't mean to sound like I don't. I'll always be on your side, even if you do decide to turn against God. You know that.
Hope, tell me something. You said that the souls of the dead return to the chaos, right? If that's true, then that's where Sarah must be. Her soul is lost out there in the chaos somewhere.
For God, the chaos is an unseen realm. He cannot see inside. And so it follows that he doesn't have the power to find her as long as she is in the chaos. But he can do something else. He can make her anew.
But then how can she be the real Sarah? The one I know?
Well, don't you trust him? It's true that even with all his power, God cannot extract Sarah's soul from the chaos. But there is another place he might find it. He could take her soul from inside of you.
How would... You're just making things up now.
You always found it hard to trust people. What chance does God have? Look, I'm not saying you will, but if you do decide to turn against him, you should know that I'll always stand with you. You trust me, don't you?
It just seems like the more I search, the further away I get from finding her. I've encountered more than a few ghosts from the past now, talked to souls from the chaos even, but I'm still no closer to finding Sarah. Not even a hint.
I don't know, but perhaps you've done everything you can. Maybe you could have found her already, but something is keeping her from talking to you.
Like she doesn't want to see me? Is that what you're saying?
Of course I don't think that's the case. But it's possible. Perhaps it's because you're too close to each other.
You mean she's out there and can talk to other people, but not me? Tell you what, why don't you go out there and look for her in my place?
I'd like to help, Light, but I can't leave the Ark. How about this? If I happen to die before you do, for whatever reason, I'll make you a promise. I'll try to find her in the chaos. And when I do, I'll find some way for you two to be together again.
Muito bom. Maravilha, gente. Maravilha. Então, hoje o vídeo vai ficando por aqui. Nós fizemos o dia 11 completo, né? 11 ou 12, sei lá. Vamos começar o dia 12, na verdade, agora, né? E, pô, finalizamos aqui a maior parte das quests. Tem algumas quests que eu não sei nem se... Uma quest eu sei que eu não vou... Duas que eu não vou conseguir completar. É aquela do monstrão bitelo do deserto. Eu não sei se eu vou conseguir matar ele. E a outra é essa aqui, ó. De matar todos os monstros do jogo. Vai ser muito difícil. Então, o próximo vídeo agora vai ser... A gente vai fazer... É matar os monstros possíveis. Todos os monstros possíveis. Muitos faltam poucos hits, né? Então tem um monte de monstro ali que a gente andou matando durante a campanha, que ficou ali ainda, mas a gente já matou uma quantidade muito grande deles, então muito provavelmente no próximo vídeo a gente vai exterminar mais uns 5, 6 aí. Lá no mapa de Wildlands, acho que a gente terminou todos, acho que não ficou mais nenhum pendente ali. No primeiro mapa lá da catedral, tem o cemitério pra fazer ainda, né? Tem uns 3 monstros lá do cemitério pra gente exterminar ainda. Em Dead Dunes tem um monte pra gente exterminar. Não sei se vai dar tempo. E é isso. Beleza, turma? Então, ó, esse foi o vídeo de hoje, tá? Nós fizemos mais um dia do Final Fantasy XIII-III. Espero que tenham gostado. Se inscrevam no canal aí, tá? Ajuda a gente no crescimento. Compartilha, ativa o sininho. E é isso aí. Todo dia tem up de vídeo aqui no YouTube. E as lives acontecem na Twitch, galera. twitch.tv/EvandroPiovan. Acompanhem lá, dê o follow, dê um sub também. Ajuda a gente lá. E a gente bate um papo lá ao vivo, tirando dúvidas aí, sugestões. Beleza, turma? Então, um beijo no coração de todos. Fiquem bem e até o próximo vídeo. Fui!